Hello, it's Earthly Erika here, ready to bring you everything there is to know about the chaparral biome at Santa Rosa Plateau. Earthly Erika here, reporting live from the chaparral. As you can see behind us, we have this huge chaparral mountain. You can see above the clouds the fierce sun beating down on all the creatures in this biome. You won't ever see anything like it, mate. You won't ever see anything as gorgeous. The chaparral is a very unique biome. As most people may think it's just the same old, it's quite the opposite. Many predators could come out just beneath the surface of a shade and attack a prey at any given moment without a moment's notice. As well, prey may camouflage themselves easily under the same brush as they always do, making it even harder for predators to find prey. Other things to include are the abiotic factors. These factors include the earth, the actual soil of this biome. It is extremely sandy and dry, including a little more difficult to penetrate in order to protect the roots of these ferocious plants. Even more abiotic factors include these types of rocks as seen behind me. These rocks are also known for lizards climbing on and sunbathing on them quite often. You can tell there are some dry parts of the chaparral here, but you can also see some parts that are thriving. It all depends on the ferocity of the type of plant in this biome. The plants here are thriving due to the recent rainfall in Temecula, California. As you can tell, it is a very harsh environment to live in these sorts of biomes with these dead branches to prove how hard it is to live here. But you can see how glorious these flowers have prospered in such a harsh environment. They have been so strong as to show off the glorious petals and extravagant smells. We mustn't forget about our furry friends here in the biome here. As you can tell, we found some scat, likely from a coyote or a bobcat. It is clear it is not a mountain lion, as usually the scat would be ginormous. As you can tell, there are many sorts of flowers in the chaparral. There's the purple flower, the white flower, and the blue flower. All of these different colors and sizes, as well as different fragrances. As you can tell by the orchid-colored flower, its stem is extremely long and it helps it survive in the long, tall grasses in the chaparral. As you can see, there are more of these sorts of flowers behind me in abundance. I have to do this quickly, but you could quickly see how these red ants are coming in and out of their colony. They're going vastly. They're going in and out. Another one here, another one there. They're making sure they can feed their queen like a queen. Look at this beetle go, trying to survive in these sort of climates. Look at him run over those rocks as if they were mountains. These sorts of birds, these magnificent creatures flying around in all directions. There they go, racing each other like the wind. Oh! Bobcat is a ferocious animal, to say the least. It is able to tear apart a small wilderness creature such as a rabbit in seconds. For those of you that might not believe that there are actual mountain lions at Santa Rosa Plateau, there's clear evidence that a mountain lion has been here. He has put his paw print and signed his name into the stone. There are also skunks.
Oh, that's silly.
Although you may not see these pesky insects, they are most definitely there. These small creatures are a vital part of this chaparral's food chain.
In order for an ecosystem to efficiently function, it must maintain equilibrium. For example, if the population of bobcats increased, then the amount of rabbits would decrease and vegetation would increase. However, this would ultimately cause a decrease in carnivores such as the bobcat. And if an organism such as rodents decreased, then vegetation would increase and the population of eagles could decrease, ultimately leading to an increase in prey of the eagle, being rodents. A keystone species in the chaparral would be the kangaroo rat. Not only do they serve as a food source for many predators, but they also dig burrows that end up being homes for other animals such as lizards and squirrels. If a species such as wild oats were to emigrate into a chaparral, they could take over growing space of the other native plant species, thus affecting diet for herbivores in the area. Wild oats may affect moisture in the soil since their presence and ability to withstand dry summers could heavily consume any water in the ground. An invasive species would be the wild pig, as they destroy much soil by rooting around for roots, bulbs, and insects. They heavily rotoil the soil and consume most of the creatures they come across while doing so. Their population also grows fast, as a female wild pig can give birth to about half a dozen more pigs per year. To preserve the native species from the wild pigs, bounty programs exist, so hunters receive pay for helping reduce their numbers. However, the kangaroo rat is also an endangered species, mainly due to massive habitat loss for the pavement of agricultural lands. The species could have simply been saved if their habitats were not destroyed and taken up for the use of farmers.
As far as safety measures go, the park rangers have had that very well handled. You could see that there are fences here to make sure that people do not go off trail, lose themselves, and disturb the organisms. In the chaparral, safety precautions are always necessary. There's so many dry patches here, as you can tell. Forest fires are easily made, especially in the dry weather in summer. The harsh sun beats down even more than usual. This has been Earthy Erika reporting live from the chaparral, directly from the Santa Rosa Plateau. I'll see you again later, my friends.